So this is another horse. You'll see. He's actually being good for the moment, but he's very busy over there. He's just 6 years old. So you'll see he's playing with the rope. I left the bridle on because he's got to get used to the bit. So that's going to sit on him for a while. And I wanted him to learn patience and to control himself. And right now he's going in between eating the rope and pawing. So I'm taking a break and I'm going to leave him there until he's actually standing still and behaving. Remember, they're just like children, okay? Remember, you tell the kid to go to his room, come out when you can behave properly. Sooner or later, they're like, I'm hungry, so they behave. The same thing with the horses. You might have to wait out a long time, but sooner or later, they'll usually stop and stand still, and that's when you untie them. People always ask, how long do I leave them tied? Leave them tied until they're not goofing around anymore. See, he's not eating the rope. He's moving a little bit. Now if he starts pawing, I'm not going to untie him. If he stands still, then I will, because this is his first time. Okay, so he's playing with some stuff, but not so bad. I like to untie him when he's completely quiet and not doing anything bad. So he's still playing with the bit. So I'm going to give him a minute. Now he's back to the rope. It's hard, you gotta wait. Sometimes it's an hour, sometimes it's hours. But if you do it right, and you gotta keep doing it, that's what people don't get. You don't just tie them up 1 week and the problem's solved. You gotta teach them patience. So you gotta tie them up all the time. That's why the trail horses at those facilities are good, because they're tied all the time. So you gotta teach your horse patience. The only way he's gonna learn to be tied up for long periods of time is to practice it. So if he's going to need to trailer 4 hours and you never practice, he's going to be a wreck in the trailer. It's going to be bad. So he needs to be able to be tied up for hours in case you do have to trailer somewhere far or in traffic or something like that. And the only way they can do it is to practice it. Okay, now he's perfectly still. So now I'm going to give him a bath. So see, I didn't even give him a bath before. I made him just stand here and hang out and be sweaty. The bugs on them. It's easy to give a horse bad habits. It's very hard for people to give them good habits, and sometimes you got to give what they call like tough love, right, to make them a good horse. Okay, so I gave him a bath, tied him back up. The bridle's still on, and look, he's completely still. So now I'm going to put him back in his stall. Good boy. Good job, buddy. Good job. He's got to know he did it right. Good boy.